Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sadashivasamarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Narayanam Padmabhavam Vasishtam Shaktim cha Tatputra Parasharam cha Vyasam Shukam Gaudapadam Mahantam Govinda Yogindra Madasya Sishyam Sri Shankaracharya Madasya Padma Padam cha hastamalakam cha shishyam tam todakam vartikakara manyan asmat gurun santatamanatosmi shruti smriti purananam alayam karunalayam namami bhagavad padam shankaram loka shankaram shankaram shankaracharyam keshavam badarayanam Sutrabhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Samasta Jana Kalyani Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidparam Namah Shri Shankarananda Guru Padam Bhujanmani Savilasa Maha Moha Graha Graseka Karmani. We are in 204. Second. Atapa bhata loko va pato va varna puritah sasyam va palitam yadvat tata spashtava purvirat Atapa bhata loko va pato va varna puritah sasyam va palitam yadvat tata spashtava virat. We saw Hiranyagarbhasya श्लोकः अस्पष्टम् इति परन्तु विराट पुरुषस्य श्लोकः स्पष्टम् यथा सस्यं फलितं fully grown up, fully sprouted or fully grown up, the tree which came from the seed, sasyam, the seed which has become fully phalitam, flowered up, grown up. Phalitam here also means the fruit of a fulfilled, completely mature tree. Varna puritaha pataha. We saw the four things: a plain pata, which is a clean cloth, then starched cloth, then line drawn, and then colored. So the colored cloth, fully painted, how it is so vivid and clear in the same way. Also, Atapa bhata loka. Atapa surya. Suryena bhata. Bhatita or Suryena bhata. Bhata is better. Suryena bhata. When it is fully lit by the sun, lokaha, the world. So when you look outside the window, fully lit, bright sunlight, how it is, everything is vivid and clear, just like the picture which is fully painted, or the sasyam, and that is a small seed which has become a fully blossomed tree. In the same way, tata spashta vapuhu vitavirat. So it is gross body, total samashti sthula sharira abhimani atma virat iti. And at the same time, we have seen that sukshma samashti sukshma sharira abhimani atma hiranyagarbha. Then samastha or samashti anandamaya kosha or karana sharira abhimani ishvara. There is no manifestation at that time when it is merely a anandamaya kosha. That's why we started the discussion here. Now, in the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna had talked about this Virat. And he had shown it also. That is said here in the verse number 205. Vishwarupadhyaya eshaha Ukta suktepi paurushe Tatrādistamba paryanta Datrādistamba paryantan Etasya vayavan vidaha Viduhu, sorry. Vishwarupadhyaya eshaha Ukta suktebi paurushe Datrādistamba paryantan Etasya vayavan viduhu. Avayavan, meaning avayavan, avayam yasyasti iti avayavan. Avayaham in limbs. One who has the limbs of what? Datradi sarva paryantan. So Datra is Brahma. Datri Shabda, one who is the sustainer. In here it is to be maintained as Brahma onwards, Datra, Adi, beginning with Stamba, up to the Stamba, a pillar or a trunk of a tree, Stamba Paryantan, Etena, Paryantan, Etasya, Ishvarasya, or Viratasya, Avayavaha. See again, there is no real difference between Ishvaraha and Virat. Only Ishvaraha in the Stula Rupa is Virat. Stukshma Rupa is Hiranyaksha, not Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyagarbha, not Hiranyaksha or Hiranyakashipu. So that is Hiranyagarbha, Ishvarasya eva Stula Sharira Atma, Ishvarasya eva Stula Rupaha Virat, Sukshma Rupaha Hiranyagarbha, Swayam Rupaha is Ishvaraha. So in other words, Etasya Ishvarasya eva Avayavaha Avayavan iti Viduhu, to be known. And this is what Bhagavan had explained, Eshaha Vishwarupa Adhyaye. In Bhagavad Gita, Vishwarupa Adhyaya, we can see that very clearly. Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam. He himself shows himself as all various forms. You could see Brahma also there. Virinji, the Brahma is seen, Shiva is seen, Rudra is seen, Vishnu is seen, all creations, Duryodhanadi Prabhudayaha, then Pandavas, all of them are included in that Vishwarupa. Bhagavan shows that nothing outside me, that he actually demonstrated Matta Parataram na Anyat Kinchit Asti, Maya Tadamidam Sarvam. Mayi eva sakalam jatam, mayi sarvam pradishtitam, mayi eva sakalam yati, sakalam mayi pradishtitam. Everything is in me. I am the beginning, I am the middle, I am the end. Many places, aham adirki bhutanam. That he explained, aham atma gudakesha. Sarva bhutashayastata aham adischa madhyancha bhutanam antayevacha. This way, many places where he explains himself as the everything, and that he demonstrated. Vishwarupa Adhyaye Eshaha Uktaha. This is spoken. Also, Sukte Api Paurushe. Purusha Sukta. Sahasra Shirsha Purushaha Sahasraksha Sahasrapa Bhumim Vishwato Vritva Atyatishtat Dashangulam Purusha Evedakam Sarvam Yad Bhutam Yachabhavyam. Whatever is the past, whatever is the future, everything is me only. There's nothing other than me. Sarvadappani padam yate sarvadokshishiro mugam sarvadashruti malloke sarvam avriti. So in various places Bhagavan also explained, and this is what really Ishvara is, who is everything. In Stula Rupa it is Virat, Sukshma Rupa is Hiranyagarbha, and Swayam Rupa Ishvara Anandamaya Koshastaha, staying in the Anandamaya Kosha, and that is the reason why Hridi Sarvasya Vishtitam. Sarvasya Anandamaya Koshe Vishtitam. In all the heart of all beings, I am present. Both I am within and without. Antar Bahischa Bhutanam Acharam Charamevacha. Sukshmatvat Tadavigyayam. Sukshmatvat Tadavigyayam. Durastam Chantike Chatat. Durastam, as though he is far away, but he is the most close. So Duraha, because when you look at the outside world, as though he is everywhere outside, but Chantike, most close. Pratyekatma Rupena. So this way, Vishwarupa is none other than Virat Rupa. Vishwameva Yasya Rupam, Vishwarupam. The whole world alone is he, that is what is called Vishwarupa or Virat. Vividam Rajate iti Virata. He is the one who shines in everything. Alright. Now continuing, that he himself is everything here, which is said in Isha Sutta Virango Viradango. Virat Vedo. Virat, because the printing is not here. Vedo, right? Isha Sutra Virat Vedo. Vishnu Rudrendra Vahnayah. Vigna Bhairava Mairala. Marikaya Ksharakshasa. Isha Sutra Virag Vedo. Vishnu Rudrendra Vahnayah. Vigna Bhairava Mairala. Marikaya Ksharakshasa. Continuing in the next verse. Viprakshatriya Vidshadshudra Gavashva Mrgapakshina Ashvattavadachutatya Yava Vrihi Trunadaya. Viprakshatriya Vidshudra Gavashva Mrgapakshina Ashwatha Vada Chutyaya Chudadya Yava Vrihi Trunadaya. So here, none other than he himself is everything, starting from Ishaha, Isha Sutraha, that is a Sutratma, that is Hiranyagarbha. Virat, Virat is Virata, that is the Samashti Stula Sharira. Then that is Vedaha. Vedaha means Brahma. Vishnuhu, Rudra, Indra, Vahni, fire. Vigna, Vinayaka, Ganesha. Bhairava, another form of Shiva. Mairala, one another Vedic god. Also Marika. Marika is also another Vedic god here. Yaksha, those who are protectors of wealth. Rakshasaha, all the demonic kings, demon kings. Then at the human world, Vipra, Brahmana, Kshatriya, then that is the warrior class. Then Vit, Vit here means those who are creators of wealth, that is Vaishnavas, Shudraha, the labor class, Gava, cows, Ashwa, horse, Mruga, all the various wild animals, Pakshinaha, birds, Ashwatha, the banyan tree, Vata, Ashwatha is a purple tree, Vata is your banyan tree, Chuta is mango tree, Adyaha, etc. Yava, rice, Vrihi, wheat, Yava, rice, Vrihi, wheat, Truna are there. All other various cereals also. So all of them, Ishvara, nothing other than me.
Yeah.
So in our Hindu tradition, when we worship a tree or the plant or the, even nadi or hills, we understand this concept in a religious way. Because we do not know why we are worshipping. When we were asked to worship during our time when we were growing up, nobody else does this. The Christian tradition or Muslim tradition, you go there, they don't care. For them, the world is just, use and throw. Right? That's how they use it. Everything is use and throw, even including animals. Use and throw only. Eat. If it is not eaten, keep it as a pet. After that, then cut it and eat. Huh? What? Yeah, that also they do. So no, we have seen in people who have pet of the hen and then goats, and after some time, okay, time to go, cut and eat, finished. So they have no consideration or thinking like that. And obviously look at all other creation. See, when we who have come from a different background, when we look at everything as God's creation and therefore everything is worthy of respect, and the mindset is not there in other culture, and when they behave differently, we get kind of jarring note there. So how is that they don't see it like this? And for them it is weird. Why is that they are worshipping things? Tree. When they go to India, why are they going round the tree? I don't understand. Snake, they have a god. Snake temple. Rat, they have a temple. So, what to talk of these people? Monkey, they have a temple. Bird, they have a temple. So, for them, they just cannot understand how this philosophy of everything come from the same source and everything is the same one only, that concept is not there. In the philosophy translated into practice is religion, as Gurudev had very clearly mentioned. In Hinduism, philosophy translated into action is religion. So that is the reason why we do not see the dichotomy between philosophy and religion. They are intermixed very much. When you understand, you follow the religious principles, or rituals. And when you start understanding the philosophy behind this, you also appreciate the religious rituals. Oh, this is why we are doing this. In the absence of the philosophical understanding, it look very mechanical and made to look or made to do. When you asked to do, okay, I will do it. Why? I don't know. I was asked to do, therefore I will do it. See, that's the reason why understanding this connection is very important. So all, whether it is Ishvara, Hiranyagarbha, Virat, Vishnu, Ram. So when we say Sa Brahma, Sahari, Sendra, Sokshara, Paramasvara, when we chant at the end of it, in the Ganapati, other Vishishasa. So there it really mentioned that same one only. The Ganapati only is Indra, Varuna, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, Rudra. All are same only. So now continuing that, it is not only the living beings, etc., or living things, or life-giving, Yava, Vrihi, etc., but even those who are apparently not having living presence, meaning apparently they are non-living, because up to this point all of them are living things, right? Including rice, wheat, etc., they are considered as potential life. What about stone, water? There also. Jalapashana mrutkashta Vasya kruddhalakadayah Ishvara sarva evaite Pujita paladayinah Jalapashana mrutkashta Vasya kruddhalakadayah Ishvara sarva evaite Pujita paladayinah Ete pujitaha. All these are all worshipped. Ishvaraha eva sarva. All of them Ishvara only. Ishvaraha plural. They are all gods in the sense that they are all aspects of the same God only. What are those? Jala, water. Pashana, rock. Mrit, sand or mud. Kashta, wood. Vasya. Vasya is the wood, etc. The Vasya is the chisel, sticks. Yeah, sticks, and then chisel is Kruddalak. Kruddala, Kade. Kuddala is written as Kruddala. Kuddala. Kuddala is chisel, axes, Adaya. Ishvaraha sarva evete. All of them are Ishvara only. So that's a Ayudha Puja we do. Right? The computer also. Computer also. Mouse also. No, mouse means computer mouse. Then iPhone, phone, regular phone. Then some vehicles. And all that you use it for your professional things. Everything is said to be of the put chandan and kumkum there. Sometimes it is so there, never used, and next year it's still there. The chandan, remove that and put there. Because the whole year you did not use it. For example, Bhagavad Gita book and things like that. So then you just go to that chandan and put back again. Never opened. So all of them are Ishvara eva sarva ete pujita, and they all phaladayina. This is very important. They all have the ability to give you result, give you some benefit. Phaladayin, phaladayina. Each one of them are capable of giving you certain results. So how can the inert things can give results? So, okay, if I worship Rudra or Vishnu or Indra, etc., I can understand. The first line, Isha, Sutra, Virad, Vedaha, Vishnu, Rudra, Indra, Vahni, and all that. Vigna, Bhairava, and all. But, if Vipra, okay, probably. Vipra, Yaksha, Kshatriya. But Gava, cow, holy cow, how that will give us me any result? Then Ashwa, horse, Mruga, Pakshi, Ashwatha, Bata, how they can give any result? They are not living, I mean, they are living being already, but they are not the one who can respond to us. One lady went to a psychiatrist and said, I think something wrong with my husband. Why? He's talking to the plants. So, no, that's not a problem. Come to me only when he starts conversing. Talking one side is okay, but he starts to respond to things, then there is a serious problem. So, if they are not responding to us, how can they be Faladayinaha? So, that is why the next verse is Yata yato pasate tam palami yustata tata palotkarshapakarshau tu Pujya pujanusarataha Yata yatopasate tam palamisyustata tata palotkarshapakarshau tu Pujya pujanusarataha Tam tam palam iyuhu. They will receive the results accordingly. According to what? Yata yata upasate tada tada. The way you worship, the way you receive the result. So, the method of worship is very important to receive the required result. Even in any ritual for that matter. That's why injunctions are very important. Bhagavan Krishna was asked in the chapter 17 by Arjuna that if a person has Shraddha, Shraddha, but he is not going by the scriptures, but he is following the tradition of those people who are teaching him how to do things. Will he be Sattvic, Rajasic or Tamasic? That question was raised. Bhagavan Krishna says, Shraddha is also of three forms, Sattvika, Rajasika and Tamasika. Out of this, those who have Sattvik Shraddha, they, even if they are not those who studied Shastra, but they follow the people who have studied Shastra, is Sattvik. That is Sattvik Shraddha. It is not necessary that, now how many of us have read the Vedic rituals? How many of us know? Nothing. But we know and follow a person who has studied it. And he says, okay, do this way. And do this particular upachara or fasting or this austerities or this mantra you chant and this is agudi you put. We have no idea what is that. But we do it, what we do with Shraddha. On what? On the one who has studied and believe that what he has studied is right. Or what he is saying, his source is correct. So, for manashuddhyatam karma karoti saha sattvika shraddha. That he has a sattvika shraddha and vidha. But another person who does that for, not for chitta shuddhi, for phala bhogartham. Para or sarga adi phala bhogartham. For that purpose, he also follows the instructions only. Not that he goes against it, but he does not have Chitta Shuddhi, purity of mind as the final end, but only immediate pleasures are going to have an Rajas. Tamasic person follows emotion, injection on his own. Whatever I say is the mantra, or I won't say any mantra. Like you see this marriages that we do nowadays. Only the priest is getting married all the time. The boy or the girl is not at all interested, I think. Finally, when the divorce comes, obviously the priest has to say, hey, you got married. You get divorced to her, not me. Because you only married. So, there is no Shraddha in the rituals. In fact, they don't do at all, or they do the opposite. And also they do not properly treat the priest. Food is not offered correctly. Mantra is not chanted. Tamasika. So now you see here, method of worship is also important. Yata yata upasate, tam upasate, tata tata phalam iyuhu. You obtain the result accordingly. What kind of a result? Utkarsha phalam va, apakarsha phalam va. Exalted result or very low level results. Phalotkarsha upakarsho va. Apakarsha, sorry, not upakarsha. Phalakarsha apakarsho va. Upakarsha means result. Apakarsha, apa means always down. So, lower form of a result or exalted result. Two. And what is it followed, what is it based upon? Puja and puja anusarata. What is being worshipped and how it is worshipped. So it is not all of them will give the same result. What is worshipped also is important. And that's why Bhagavan Krishna says that Deva Guru Dvija Prajna Pujanam. So those people who are sattvic, they will do Devan. The deities which are prescribed in the Vedas are those who are worshipped by the sattvic people. Then those people who are worshippers of Yaksha, Raksham, Chirajasa. The Rajasa people will worship only Yaksha and Raksha. Yaksha means protectors of wealth. Rakshas of meaning protectors of people like bouncers. Those who are Rakshasas, taking care of you in trouble, so they are going to be worshipped. Or Yakshas. Yakshas means protectors, like Kubayara they have. Bhudan Predaganan Saiva Yajante Tamasa Jana. So men who are tamasic, what they worship? Bhutagana, Preda Bhuta, Predan Bhutaganan Saiva. So obviously, what is worshipped and how it is worshipped. This also will decide. And Bhagavan also says, Yo yo yam yam tanum bhaktaha shraddhaya architam ichchati tasya achalam shraddham tameva vidadamyam. According to their faith in which they are, whoever they are worshipping, by giving the result to them, I'll make them become more and more faithful towards that. So this way, Utkarsha phalam or Apakarsha phalam, according to Puja Anusarata. But all of them will receive result. Yata upasade tam phalam iyuhu tada. So this is to be understood. That is the reason why Bhagavan Krishna said, since you do not know whom to worship, what results you will get, follow the instructions that are given. Otherwise, how will you know? So even in today's world, so many gadgets are there, so many apps are there. Every gadget will come its own app. Right? So only with that app it will work. Try something else. If the gadget is there and they have given a QR code, use this app, download this app and use it. So that app, through which only it will talk to that. The phone will talk to that only through that app. So you see anything, you use anything else, no response. Right? So in the same way, Every god has to approach in a particular ritual fashion and ritual mantras and ahutis, methodology, and that the only the priest would know. What is to be done for Ganapati Puja, what are the ahutis required, for Rudra Puja, what is necessary, what mantras to chant, what procedure to follow, when to do. Without that, it will give complete result on it. So that is the reason why all of them need to be followed according to the procedure there. But Mukti Phalam, the only results are through Puja Upasana. See, Puja is karma, right? The karma performed only for karma phalam. Any action is performed by a common man for after keeping a particular result in mind. So upasana is also karma only, apart from any puja you do, puja upasana. Now upasanasya or karmanaha phalam will happen after the end of that karma or upasana. If a puja you are doing or ritual you are doing, at the end of it only, and the action is complete, the result will come. This is number one. Second, karmanaha phalam bahihi. Bahar mein. Second is the karmanaha phalam, outside only it comes. Right? It's not that it's already there, it is coming from a particular whatever action that you do, and also if you are worshipping a deity and the deity is giving that result. So it is, phalam is from outside. Third, because the result is from outside, it is impermanent. Karma kim param, karma tajjadam, kritimaho dadau, phalam ashashvatam. Ashashvatam palam, na nityam palam. So, third aspect is that the result is always, because it is external, it cannot be eternal. It is born out of that action or invoked by that action, as a result of that action. Without the karma, the result won't come. That means it has a beginning and it has an end. So, that third aspect to be understood. Fourth one is prayatna. प्रयत्न करना चाहिए कर्म करने के लिए, उपासना करने के लिए. You have to get the flowers and the various ahutis and then chanting the mantras and performing the action. प्रयत्न होना चाहिए. प्रयत्नेन एव हि फलं प्राप्नुयात्. From performing the action with effort only may you get the result. So, phalam cannot be without prayatna. Effort has to be put. So, these are the four aspects of this. Right? Moksha na karmana siddhyate. Liberation cannot be by karma. Moksha na bahihi phalam. The moksha is not an external thing. Na ashashvatam. Na ashashvatam. It is not temporary. It is not given to you by somebody. It's not coming from outside. It is not temporary. It is not a product of any action. Prayatna hai. There is prayatna also here, but na kaya prayatnam. It is not a kaya prayatna. It is not a karma prayatna. It is jnana abhyas. This jnana abhyas, this is what next topic is. Muktistu brahma tattvasya jnana devana chanyata Swaprabodham vina naiva Swaswapno hiyate yatha Muktistu brahma tattvasya jnanadeva na chanyata Swaprabodham vina naiva Swaswapno hiyate yatha Karmanaha phalam anekam jnanasya phalam ekam. Action can give varieties of results according to the action, according to the deity worshipped, according to the methodology used, according to the quality of the mind. So many things are there. Karmanaha phalam anekam. Broadly speaking, trividam. Trividam karmana phalam. What are those? Anishtam, ishtam, mishram cha. Karmanaha trividam phalam. So these three are the different forms of results, and even the ishtam and ishtam mishram variety anekam bhavati. Jnanasya tu ekameva phalam muktihi. Jnanam has got only one result. That result you have not got, continue. There is no saying that okay, thoda moksha mil jata hai. थोड़ा मोक्ष होना चाहिए. अभी पूर्ण मोक्ष बाद में देखेंगे, भी थोड़ा चाहिए. नहीं थोड़ा कुछ नहीं होता. Little liberation I get. So there is nothing called little liberation ever. So here jnana. So here what is a muktihi brahma tattvasya jnanat eva. Ishvarah Brahma eva Ishvaraha Maya Sahita Brahma Ishvaraha Tat Brahmanaha Jnanameva Mokshasya Hetuhu. Therefore, worshipping a Lord definitely will give some result of various forms of gods you worship, various forms of results you get. You worship Ganesha, you get one result, Lakshmi, another one, Hanumanji, another one, third. So many things are there. But if you understand Ishvaraha alone is Sarvam and Ishvarasya Swarupam Brahma. Swarupena Brahma, Ishvaraha Maya Sakitaha. Now you understand the Brahma Tattvam, then the result is only one. And it is not according to any puja you do. It is not upasana. So jnanam, see, if I am seeing, if I say, what is this? If I ask you, what is this? Do you have some 15 different opinions here? Swamiji, it could be plastic. It may be glass. Oh no, it's mud. Now, if you are all fully aware of what this is, only one, it is silver. Any doubt? What I am drinking is only water, not anything else. So, all of us have, when you have the knowledge, we don't differ. Right? When the knowledge is there, all of us know what that is. There is no real difference when it comes to knowledge, when you know it, what it is. So, Brahma Tattvasya Jnanadeva Mokshaha Tat Ekameva Phalam. Jnanasya Phalam Ekam Sarvam Jananti, Sarve Jananti, Sarve Brahmajnaha, Brahmavidaha Jananti. So, those who know Brahman, they will have only. That's why it is said, Ekam Sat, Vadanti Bahuda. There are different ways they speak about it, but Satyam is Ekam only. Their approach or the way they explain differently. So, Brahma Tattvasya Jnanadeva Muktihi na Anyata. Nanya panta vimuktaye. There is no other panta path. No other path is available to you. So what is that? Swaprabodham vina, like example he gives, when until you wake up, swapnaha na eva hiyate, na nasham gacchati, na nashyati. When does the dream end? Until you wake up. It won't end. Right? Yata swapnaha na hiyate. One's own dream does not swapnaha. It will not end swaprabodham vina, without waking up. And swa, both places you put swa. Somebody woke up does not end your dream. I woke up. He is still continuing the dream. You wake up to end your dream. Similarly, your ajnan can go only when you engage in knowledge, not somebody else. Guru, I find it so difficult. You read. You read and reflect. So that will not help that Shishya anyway. Swaprabodham vina neva swaswapno hiyate yata. So swapnaha hiyate. Swapna comes to the end only when there is opening of your own eyes for the waking state. In the same way, yata tata jnana devatu muktihi. And what is that? Brahma tattvasya. Now, why he put this? Suddenly he moved to Brahman, right? So from Ishvara he moved to Brahman. Because Ishvara is already explained. Anything visible, tangible, seen are all part of the Ishvara only. But what is that core of that Ishvara? Brahman. So you approach the same God, whichever it be. Either Shiva or Vishnu or Brahma or Hanuman and Ganesha or Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati, tree, even if you can, or you approach it as Brahma Tattva. Mukti. If you approach it with that understanding, this is Brahman, this is Ishvara, none other than it is the pure reality which is one without a second, Satchidananda Rupaha, which is what I am also. With that, when you look at any form of God, with that understanding, then that's the phalam, tasya phalam, jnanasya phalam, mukti. Nat upasana. That's why it is said, nedam yetitam upasate, yachakshusana pashyati, yena chakshumshi pashyati, tateva brahma tvam vidhi, tateva tvam Brahma iti vidhi. That way you can put also. Tat Brahma tvam eva iti vidhi. That Brahman is you. In this way you understand. Na idam yat idam upasati. Na idam anything else this which is worshipped as this. Na idam yat idam upasati. Twice he has word. Not worshipped as external to you as this. Netam yat itam upasate. So any upasana as the external form as a deity, as idam, naham, idam yidam yatyat vastu upasate, tat vastu na mokshadayi. Anything worshipped as idam cannot give the dayin, mokshadayin as a mokshadayi, they cannot give moksha. So here, yata swaprabodham vina na eva swaswapnaha hiyate tada prabodham vina mokshaha ajnana nashaha na bhavati. Ajnana nasham na sambhavati or ajnanam na hiyate. Jnana will not go. So he moves suddenly to the subject matter of Vedanta. Continuing here. What is that Brahma Tattvam? Advitiyam Param Brahma Tattvam. asangam tanna janate. I moved out. Oh, where are we? Oh yeah, 211. Sorry, I moved to 214 now. Advidiya Brahma Tattve. There also it is that way. Sorry. Advidiya Brahma Tattve. Swapnoyam Akilam Jagat. Isha Jivadi Rupena. Chetana Chetanatmakam. Advitiya Brahma Tattve Swapnoyam Akilam Jagat Isha Jivadi Rupena Chetana Chetanatmakam. Akilam Jagat Ayam. This world, entire world, Advidiya Brahma Tattve Swapana. It is nothing but a dream in that secondless Brahman. Because you cannot say Brahman hai, uske alawa ek aur hai, Jagat. Because that is how we started this point, right? When it is Ishvara discussion now take place, then there is a creation, Anandamaya Kosha, then Bhagasyam Praja, the Sadabhotapyada creation, then he talked about Hiranyagarbha, then he talked about Virat, then he said that everything is Ishvara only. Full circle will come back and say Advitiya Brahman. In that, from that standpoint of Advitiya Brahma Tattve Sthite, when you one stands from that standpoint, that is Paramartha Drishtya, Ayam Akilam Jagat Swapna. The entire world is seen to be, from the standpoint of the waker, what is it? All that he has been seeing in the waking world, the dream world. Swayam Apna. It's called Swapna. Swayam Apna, one's own creation. Some Swayamena Kalpitam. According to one's vasanas or whatever one created. So, what is this Jagat? Isha Jivadi Rupena, as Ishvara and Jiva. As Ishvara, the creator and the created. And Jada and Chetana also. Chetana Achetanaatmakam api Jagat. Jagat is of the nature of Ishvara, the creator, and Jivadi, meaning all various forms of Jivas, and inert world, which is in the form of Chetana and Achetanaatmakam. Chara Achara. So that is in the form of living being and non-living being. Sarvam Jagat, Akilam Jagat, Swapna. From where? Advitiya Brahma Tattve Jnate. When Advitiya Brahma Tattve Jnate Sati, or two ways of understanding. One is Advitiya Brahma Tattve Jnate Ayam Akilam Jagat Swapnavat Tishthat. This is one meaning. Or in that Brahman alone, Advitiya Brahma Tattve, that is Saptami, not Saptami, seventh case only. In that, not in that knowledge, in that, Akilam Jagat Swapna. All the world is remaining as illusion. So this way, when what is Mukti, after all, what is Moksha? Knowing that Jagat is Swapna. Then ends the problem. What causes the trouble is why we are feeling unconditioned, bound, etc. Because we think that something else is really there to bind me. When we know that that's not real, then will it bind me? Unless I like to be bound. That is another thing. I want to be in bondage, Swamiji. It is so nice. Somebody wants me. Somebody wants my love. I want to love. I want. Karo. You bind yourself, and then after it is started tightening it. Who did that? Who did that? I put 3 not Swamiji. Yeah, that's you. So, Advidiya Brahma Tattve Ayam. So, what does it mean? From the Mukti, as I said earlier, also you put Asangata Eva Mukti. Isn't it? It's the earlier part, one part, very clearly he said that. Asangatvam Eva Mukti. That is said in Taittiriya Upanishad towards the end. So, Asangatvam Eva Mukti. This Asangata, when does it happen? It is not that you have to practice Asangata. संग करने के लिए कुछ नहीं है वो संग है you getting attached to a thing, it is sangha associated. Asanga is not detachment. Asanga is knowing there is nothing to get attached to. Right? I am attached to my stream, I hope it comes today also. Same thing. So yesterday I had a very wonderful dream, and today, yesterday, when I woke up today morning, I put continue ... So today I want to continue the same thing. So when you know that it is dream, what is the attachment thereafter? So Isha Jivadi Rupena. See, it is like a person who is there playing a role of a particular character. If you get attached to the character, what will happen? Tell me. You will never renounce it. Even after coming out of that stage, you will still continue to be who that is. Then he is bound by that very character itself. Once he is off the stage, Veshahanatah Swatmadarshanam. That Vesha, Hani should take place. That's over. That particular thing is over. I'm done with that. Then only Swatmadarshanam. So here, that way, character and the actor, only when the actor renounces the character, he cared to be an actor there. It's a character. The character is to be renounced. Only then he will become the real character. That's what we say. Oh, that one is a real character. No, I'm an actor only, not character. So true actor is one who never get attached to any character. Similarly, a person who has understood the Brahma Tattva is not attached to any of the so-called role that he plays. Anandamaya Vijnana Maya Vishwara Jivakau Mayaya Kalpita Vetau Tabhyam Sarvam Prakalpitam Anandamaya Vijnana Maya Vishwara Jivakau Mayaya Kalpita Vetau Tabhyam Sarvam Prakalpitam. Anandamaya Vijnanamaya Jnanamayau Ishvara Jivakau. Anandamaya Sthita Paramatma Ishvara. Vijnanamaya Sthitaha Eva Atma Jiva. See, Jiva, when we say operating as an individual, happens only when the same consciousness is at the level of the Vijnanamaya Kosha. In Anandamaya Kosha, there is no question of individuality there. In deep sleep, you are not. You are not a particular individual. When do you become an individual personality? When you move from Anandamaya to Vijnanamaya. So, Anandamaya Koshe Ishvaraha. Vijnanamaya Koshe Jiva. So, Ishvara Jiva Kau, where Anandamaye Ishvaraha, Vijnanamaye Jivaha. So, Anandamaya Vijnana Mayau Ishvara Jivakau Mayaya Kalpitau Etau. These two are also created by Maya. One alone Brahma Tattva. Samashti Anandamaya Koshe Ishvara. And the Jiva is Samashti Vijnanamaya Koshe Jiva Vyakti, an individual entity of all of us. When we become identified with the Vijnanamaya Kosha at the end of this dream or sleep, we become the individual entity Jiva. So these two are Maya Kalpitau. Mayaya Kalpitau Etau. Tabhyam, from there onwards, Sarvam Prakalpitam. From there onward only, from the Jivas, from that very division itself, created all divisions. So vision has to be one. Then it will be called vision. If it is two, it's called division. So, vision. Dvi means two. So, Dvivision is division. The moment you divide Brahman into two parts, Brahman and Ishvara and Jiva, finished. All of them started. So, this divided vision created all the divisions. So, we'll see more of it in the next session. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramayaha, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhat Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Guru Pyo Namah.